Hello and welcome to Great Craps. As far as I know, we're live. Not really sure. Let's take a quick look right now. So I think we are. So in the style of Sean Perry, who's been blowing up YouTube lately with some crazy high limit play from the craps table and other places, mostly on the craps table, we are going to do a high limit run at $1 million. I've seen some comments online of people saying he could be the first YouTuber to make $1 million on camera. I don't think it's possible the way he's playing. I think it is possible overall, but not the way he's playing. But I figured it was to be a good opportunity if given the bankroll that he has. He started with 50K when he first playing currently. And so $15 table minimum, $2,000 max. I think it's 5K on the, odds. And all the rest of the bets are pretty normal. So you can take a look at the table in Crapsee and see what those are if you'd like. But without further ado, let's get right to it. So it looks like we got 7 in Crapsee starting out. And I will probably have to say that speech again as I see more people come into the live. But let me get my monitoring up real quick here so I can see the live back in front of me. And just to make sure that I see that Alfredo is also live. And he's been live for a bit, but we're going to press on and do our thing anyway. So I'm sure some people will come over after he's done and jump onto this table, but I'm not too worried about it. So we'll play with who we got in here right now. Looks like we got 13 so far. 9 of you are active, and as I set up my own playback where I can see the playback here, I'll let a few more people get in the stream and in Crapsee, and before I completely start here. I really want to get started, but I'll give a few more people a chance because I realize I started about 4 or 5 minutes late this evening. I had somebody making some noise in the background tonight. So let's see. I need bear with me while I get, there we go. All right, so I've got my own feed up and I can see what I need to see. Make this bigger. All right, there we go. That's what I want to see. If you guys, I'm watching myself back here. You guys wonder why I'm doing all this stuff. My screen that I look at is behind the camera, which is right here. So I have to kind of sometimes look around the front-facing camera just to see what I need to see on the screen. But if you guys are watching, wonder what the hell is he doing? That's what's going on. So, why can't I get this? I'm trying to get where I can see how many people we have in the stream. And it is not working for me. Let's just get rid of the chat there. There we go. All right. All right. Hello, Dice Mama. Hello, Jeff. And I'm going to guess North Dakota. And hello, Carlo. Good evening to you as well. All right, so we got 17. We'll let it build just a little bit more. We're trying to make $1 million, folks. If you're just joining us, we're following some of Sean Perry's style of play. We're going to play high limit craps with 50K and see if we can get to $1 million. I just thought you were practicing for dodgeball. Yeah, there we go. A little bob and weave action there. So, okay, so we got 17 in the Crapsee, and it looks like 8 of you guys are ready. So I'm going to start out getting my own bets up, and I'm going to go big, and I'm going to kind of start how he's been playing. I'm going to start on the pass line with $1,000 on the pass line. I'm not going to hedge it with anything. We're just going to go straight out with $1,000 on the pass line. So let me go ahead and transition to the table, and let's get it going. So dump the bowl, get some dice, and we're just going to random roll. That's the way he shoots. So for now, I'm going to random roll. And right out of the gate, we lose $1,000 because that's snake eyes. Bye-bye, $1,000 on the pass line. So no big deal. We'll just martingale that. Ladder it, however you want to call it at this point. It's the same thing. So 1,000 on the pass line. And I got big chips in the rail here, but I'm not going to play with those chips. I want to play in Crapsee because it's just too much brain-wise to do both. All right. Block you guys out. We got 13 on the table and 11 of you ready to go. Dice are out. Oh, back-to-back snake eyes. And I just realized I didn't push those first ones into the box, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what happens when you martingale, right? Watch me be the first one out of this little deal. How much has everybody lost so far? Wow. Cider's already up 6K. That's nice. Dice Bomb up by 1,800. We're only 2 rolls in. We don't even have a point yet. We've had 2 come out. Snake eyes. Martingale. Well, I'm going to ladder it. So I can only go 2K. Let's see. I'm going to do something a little wacky, and I'm going to put 1,000 up on the 6. Just pick in one of the next most common numbers to roll. Actually, we'll do 1,200 on the 6. Here we go. Five, 1, 6. Look at that. Nice. So 6 will be the point. Yeah, bump the camera there. Let's fix that. Having a little trouble getting the numbers to enter in Crapsee. But there we go. So 6 is the point. And I am going to go, I'm not going to go max odds. I'm going to go what would be max odds on just 1,000. So 5 times. Let's go 5K on odds. And I am going to pick up the rest of the inside. Got 14 in Crapsee right now. Actually 19 total, 14 active. Here we go. Dice out. 5, 3, 8. It's going to be an easy 8. That's a hit for us. Could have been a hit for me. Why didn't I get paid there? Oh, I didn't grab all the inside. Oh my goodness. Dealer error. I told the dealer I needed the inside, the rest of the inside. The dang button didn't click. So I just missed out on a nice $1,400 hit there. Oh well. It happens sometimes, right? I'd be asking the dealer where my $14 my banana and pumpkinware, my banana and Barneyware that I just handed him. So, I don't think they'd make a mistake that big, but you never know. All right, here we go. I did put it up this time, so let's see what we get here. Dice out. 516. That's going to be the point. And our ladder paid off on my table. Let's see. Nice 9 grand there. So I can come down. And I am going to come off. Well, he's still shooting. We're going to say he's still a shooter. So I'm going to stay $1,000 on the pass line because I am the shooter. And I'm going to shoot tonight. I'm going to shoot from here. I'm going to shoot from down there. So I'm going to kind of alternate back and forth between 2 spots on the table shooting. I normally just shoot from right here, but tonight, since we're doing a little different, I'm going to shoot from the straight out spot as well. So let's go. Puck turned off. Let's get us a new point. Five, 3, 8. All right, back on one of the more common numbers. So here we go. 5, 3, 8. And let's go ahead and put some odds on that. So let's go max odds this time. So 5,000 in odds. And I'm going to take down my $1,200 8. Just leave the inside. And since I didn't get a hit on it the last time, I would press it right now, but maxing out the odds is good enough. So I would press my 6, but I'm going to transfer that to my odds on the 8. Not really playing a very particular strategy right now. I'm kind of thinking 2 hits and then regress a little bit, but we are trying to make $1 million, so we're kind of also going for it. And that's why we don't really go for it. 5, 2, 7 out. And that probably whacked a lot of you. So 7 rolls on that first shooter. And it's hard to make $1 million, right? Even when you're playing with big money. And somehow I'm only down 1,400. Had all that money out there, only down 1,400 because I had that nice hit on the 6 with the odds up. So puck's gonna come off. Dump the bowl. And get a new shooter. So we're going to push the dice down. I'm actually just going to go ahead and push the 2 I need down there because we're going to shoot from the end. Let's get the stick out of the way. And I am not putting a bet up this time because I am not the shooter, we're going to say. So let's go. Let's get a point. And we're going to have a 4, 2, 6. Easy 6. And let me get, there you go, all the way across. Let's go big. Push the dice. May not have given you guys enough time to bet there. If I didn't, I apologize, but we also got the timer working for us. So hopefully you got something up there. 516, point right back, buckshot. So we're going to be off. And I'll open it back up. I hit the button a little too soon there. Maybe. We'll see. Yep, I said I'll open it back up. I'll open it back up. I hit the button too soon. I see a lot of you weren't ready. And let me get some crazy other stuff out here. I'm going to go ahead and put up the hard ways for 100 each. I'm going to do the horn bets for 100 each. All the horn numbers. All right, there we go. Button hit. Dice out. We got a 6, 4, 10. Oh, I take that back. It's a 6, 5, yo. It's kind of in the dark spot there. 6, 5, yo, 11 on the come out. That's a nice $1,200 hit for us. Well, $1,200 net. So let's take that up to a 1K. Let's parlay sort of half part. Well, I can't take it to 1K. 250 is all I can do. All right, then let's get, not waste it all. All right, we'll go with that. It looks like everybody's ready. So let's push the dice. Working down to the other end of the table here gives me a little more time for you guys to bet, I think, before I toss the dice. Perfect. Timer comes up right when I'm ready to throw. And it's come out 7. So kill the don'ts. 4, 3, 7. Still coming out. Killed my hard ways. That's all right. We'll put them back up. Let's get another yo. So I got a $100 yo up there. Put my hard ways back up for 100 each. And what I'm doing with my hard ways is a hard way parlay. So if they hit, I'll take that money and parlay it. And if that hits, I'm going to rack that. Not going to put too much towards that. Maybe 500 on each. All right, looks like everybody's ready to go. Let's do it. Push the dice. Here we go, dice out. Here we got a 2, 1, 3. We cannot get a point. I think I had this happen the last time I went live on the little mini table. I should have had hard ways, or not hard ways, but horn bets up there. Should have had the extremes up again. All I did was replace my 11 though. So not going to do it again. Leave everything the way it is. Glad I didn't turn my place bets on. Looks like everybody's pretty much ready to go, so let's push the dice. Can we get a point? Shooter from the end. Point, please. Point. Roll extenders. Dice are out. Oh, another 4-3. Come out 7. Goodness gracious. Maybe I need to play a pass line bet here. I don't know. He would have got whacked on the 3, but all right, we'll see that and we'll go and put one up. Or actually, go for a smaller. Nah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a $1,000 pass line. Yeah, it's taking everybody a little longer to decide, I see. All right, there we go. Some quick decisions going. A point. A point, a point. And we get a point. There we go. Dice are out. Oh my God. Oh, goodness gracious. Another, I flipped it, but it was another 4-3-7 on the come out. I mean, you know, it is the most common number on the table, so. But putting the pass line bet up was the right idea. The wife is home. So looks like everybody is pretty much ready to go. So let's go. How many rolls have we gone without a point? 7 rolls in and we don't have a point yet. Here we go. Dice are out. Still don't have a point. And we lost our 1,000 because we left our pass line bet up. Because we got snake eyes. 8 rolls without a point. Good grief. Eight rolls, no points. How to lose $1 million. Jen, are you on the don'ts? Because this is not the roll for you if you owe. Well, I don't know. Half and half. It's been, I think we got more pass line winners than pass line losers. So, yeah, it's been about 50-50, right? 1 million. So, Jen, I know you're just joining us. What we're doing is we're trying to play in the style of Sean Perry with 50K and make some crazy bets, see if we can make $1 million. And right now, we're 8 rolls in on the second shooter, and we still don't have a point. So let's push the dice, hit the button. Not replacing my pass line. Here we go. Dice are out. Woohoo! Finally! Finally! We got us a hard 8. 4-4, hard 8. If I can stick them over there without flipping them, we'll be doing good. Hard 8. Now, of course, you know, I don't want to say it, but you know. Everybody's got some big decisions to make. Looks like somehow I lost my hard ways again. Put those up. So I didn't get paid for that hard way because we had that. No, we had that come out, second come out 7, and I didn't replace him again. That's my fault. That's where a good stick man will help you remember. Sometimes you don't want to remember, but you know. Looks like everybody's about ready to play. Waylon, if anybody can do it, it's you, man. Come on, make $1 million with us. We're playing high limit. Actually, it's not high limit, it's high bankroll. because the limits are still 2K, but starting with 50K. So let's go for it. Let's make $1 million. We got somebody up to 16K already. So max bet is 2K, max odds is 5K. That's right. Next time I'll do this, I'll set it up as a high limit table. But for this one, I wanted to set it to the limits that Sean Perry has been playing at. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, just go check out YouTube. Sean Perry. Love him or hate him. He's got some wild play going on. So everybody thinks he can be the guy to make $1 million. Let's see how hard it is to make $1 million, especially on a table with these limits. Here we go, dice are out. And right back, we got a 6-2-8. And let me go grab this phone, because that's really annoying me. Sorry about that. The wife came home and her phone rang. So welcome, Jim. We got 33 folks in here, 21 active. Trying to make $1 million with high bankroll. Let's go for it. I don't think we can do it with 2K limits on the table. But we're going to see how high we can get. I may do this as a series, kind of like the perpetual table. D8 style, dice are out. And it looks like we got a 5, 4, 9. So I might do a perpetual table so we have multiple rounds at it. Because I realize that even if we set higher table limits, it'll take a while to get to $1 million. So let's see. I need to press some stuff here. How did I not get a hit on the 9? Why didn't my 9 pay? I have $1,000 on the 9 and it didn't pay me. Oh, because that was a come out 9. Okay, that's the point. That's the point. Okay. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so we hit the point. That's right. We hit the point right back. Okay, so I've got to press my 8 and my 9. I knew I was, yapping, and that's what happens when you yap, right? You forget what you're actually doing. This is the problem with playing with a big group of people on the table as well. So we've got our bets pressed up. $20 folks ready? Let's go. I realize I don't have the puck on the table on. We'll fix that in a second. And we got Snake Eyes, 2.9. Aces in both places. All right, we got 18 watching and on the live stream. 34 in Crapsee and 20 of you are active. Trying to make $1 million. How we doing? Duracell, there we go. Up there at 38K already. Crusty 22's at 16.4, about halfway there to where Duracell is. And looks like quite a few folks in the green. And then we got some folks in the red. Hot Rod's down 22K. Still in it. That's good. Go for it. Keep going. Must have had some dark side bets out there. You're not going to make $1 million on the dark side. I love the dark side, but it's not going to happen. Not quickly, at least. You might make $1 million over time, but you really got to be making some place bets and pressing those things up. All right, so 18 out of 21 ready. Let's go. Dice are out. We got a 5, 1, 6. Easy. 6. Down come the hard ways for the 6. So I got a hit there. Let's go ahead and press that one. Oh, I hit the button too fast for you guys. Hang on. Let me unhit it. What I hate is that I have to wait for the timer before I can release it back to you guys to bet. And normally I would just press on, but I'm trying to give everybody a chance to get their bets up. So we only had, I think, 2 or 3 people ready when I hit the button. So let's go. Should be back open again. And I'll give you a little bit extra time because I realize there's a delay with YouTube as well. If you're watching on YouTube. Of course, you can't hear me if you're not watching on YouTube. If you're just out there sitting on Crapsee playing, you can't hear anything of what I'm saying. So you're like, what's going on? Why do you open it back up? First you were like, what the hell? You give me time to bet. And then you're like, oh, okay. So I'm watching that. And if I don't press it soon, Duracell's going to yell at me to stop yapping. So here we go. 15 out of 22 ready. You got 10 more seconds to go. Get them up there, folks. And here we go. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. You got a lot of inside numbers and only one repeater so far, other than the come outs. Oh, I did it again. See, I'm so used to playing. You have 14 to 23 ready this time. Do get it up higher. Okay. If you didn't get them up there on that one, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do it twice in a row. Make them faster. Quick decisions. Don't think about it too hard. Here we go. Dice are out. Oh, probably saved some of you there. 4, 3, 7 outs. And I did not get a chance to regress and get out of the hand. Yeah, I try to be a little faster than most folks because I hate a slow game with people talking just endlessly. I'm like, come on, roll, let's go. I think that's what we all want. Plus I have a finite amount of time that I can do this. Yes, 7 outs. Okay, so that one hurt me bad. That lost me, let's see, almost 7K overall. And let's see how it hurt the rest of the field. Let me switch screens here. So, let me see. Let's see. Duracell's still up there at 38K. Less chin, more spin. That's it, right? 16,400. guys are still doing, you know, okay, let's see what the other end of the thing looks like. Come on, give me a leaderboard. We got to at least make like 50K. Somebody's got to make at least 50K because that's what Sean Perry did in the first couple of videos. He got whacked a couple times, but in the first like couple videos, he did like at least 50 or 80K, something along those lines. Those were last week. If you want to go back and watch those. He doesn't have very many videos out doing crafts, these other channels, but this one, the latest one. So let's see. It won't show me on that one. Okay. Here we go. This is the one I want to see. 33K down. That's nobody's burnt the 50K yet. That's good. All right, enough yakking. Let's get to stacking. So we're back to shooting from over here. And I'm going to be the shooter, so I'm going to put up some bets. Got to get a pass line bet up, so we'll start with 1,000. And 18 out of 21, ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the button. You got 10 more seconds to get them up there. 39 in Crapsee, but only 21 active. What happened to those almost other 20? 17 watching, so that tells me that probably everybody who's watching the stream is also playing along with Crapsee, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Dice are out. We got a 6-5 yo. Want to come out? We can do this again. We're gonna do, how many rolls was it before we got a point last time? Good grief! Oh, and I forgot to transition to the table. There you go. Sorry about that. 6-5. Yo. Let me get some hard ways. I'm going to do this 2 more times with the hard ways. And let me get some horn bets up there. Now that I got $1,000 off that yo on the pass line. 15 out of 23 ready to go. Give it a couple more seconds and I'll hit the button and we'll roll. All right, get them in, get them in. You got 10 seconds to do it. Dice out. Hard, 6. 2 points going to be 6, and I keep forgetting to manage the puck on the actual table, so let's just move that over from the 9 to the 6. 9 was the last point. Hard 6, and we're going to parlay our win on the 6. So let's make that 600. No. Make that 1,000. Everybody's pretty quick on that one. Let's get some line bets up, or not line. I keep calling place bets line bets. There's a line there. That's why I want to do that. So I don't know. And let's see. I still got a lot in the rack. Let's try and gain some money back from the 11,000 we just lost. Let's max everything out. Let's just go for it. Well, max odds. So table max on all the place bets. 5 bets where possible on the 4 and 10. Got our pass line odds maxed out. Might as well place the 6 as well. $2,400 on the 6 and 8. Go, 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 baby. All right, everybody's ready and dice are out. 415. We'll take that hit. Sure. 415. Fast with class. How did that go? I am a classy guy. Little SNL, isn't it? Something like that. I probably screwed that. Not before my time, but I was probably like 2 or 3 years old. It's we are. I gotta try it. We are two wild and crazy guys. Somebody kicked me into reference I'm trying to make in the chat. So let's see. Wild and crazy guy. Yeah, I knew Jim you would have it. All right, here we go. Dice are out. Oh, 6-1. 6-1, 7 outs. Oh, that was a hard one. That one hurt. Yeah, Steve Martin. I think there's another guy in there, though, right? There's 2 of them. I thought it was 2 of them. Steve Martin. That was a big ouch. That was almost a $20,000 ouch there. Hard to make $1 million, right? All right, let's see. We'll go hard ways one more time on $100. We're gonna throw from the end, and I'm only putting a pass line up because I need bets to recover with. So let's see if we've had any rebuys. Any rebuys on that one? Nope, getting close, getting close. Can't quite read it. Twan, it's down 44K. Getting close. That's almost close enough to do a rebuy, I think. They were the swinging Czechoslovakian brothers. Dan Aykroyd was the other one. Yeah, there we go. Yep. I pictured Dan in my head, but I wasn't sure. We are 2 wild and crazy guys. I don't even remember what started this little segue. Little branch off here. All right, here we go. 18 out of 24 ready. We need to dump the bowl. Get some new dice down to the shooter. He's going to pick that 4-2 right there. Let's do it. And this time, he's going to set. Well, actually, we'll just do a 3V to start. Real common set. 4-2-6. That's one of the things the 3V is good for, right? It's supposed to be those inside numbers. Well, everybody likes it, I think. That, and it's super easy to remember how to set. So max our odds. And let's see, in my rack I had 20K left, so if I go across all the way, it'll leave me with 9K. And our guy we're following of the day is burn it all kind of guy. Well, I don't know. I don't think he likes to burn it all, but at first he did. Here lately he's been getting a little more shy. Well, I think in yesterday's video he might have. I haven't watched yesterday's video all the way yet. Any more thought on another super slow-mo video. Oh, it's so long. It takes so long to do one of those. It's so long. I liked it. It was cool. I have to change out the lights that I have in here before I do another one because the LEDs, you catch the flicker, and it's hard for me to watch. I can imagine somebody who has a condition or anything like that where the flickering really messes with them. Um, so yeah, that's probably what I would do. And I think I would come up, if I do it again, I'm going to come up with some sort of a gadget or apparatus to do the drop. Not a throwing thingy, but some sort of a drop slide that keeps them in line, has some sort of release built into it. I always thought this would be a cool project for like a high school robotics class or physics class or something like that. Which the guy you guys had on the show, that's what he did. You know, he's a college guy, right? Professor, but his was not the mechanics and robotics of the situation. I mean, they had to do that to get the robot built, but just said robot. That was weird. Robot, the robot built, but I think he was probabilities guy, right? So trying to get the math. But yeah, I like those. Those really show how hard, really hard dice influence or control, whichever you want to call it, can be. And we got a 6, 4, 10. Oh, and I rolled the hell out of those all over the place. 6, 4. I caught something on the table there and flipped the hell out of those. But it's 6, 4. We try to be as efficient as we can. If you've got a big screen you're watching this on, you can see it anyway, whether I put it in a little box or not. So, yeah, and if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, the Color Up podcast, back a couple of months ago, had a great couple of shows from a professor that did a project on dice influence or control, however you want to word it, where they built a robot and did what we all would like to see over the course of a few months, I think it was, and did slow motion and tweaked it to get it to throw them exactly the same and just to see if it was possible to get any results out of it. And it's kind of inconclusive. And if you want to know the whole thing, go back and watch the podcast. It's on Color Up's channel. Here we go. Dice are out. Those almost hit the wall. Actually, they're kind of touching the wall. 4, 1, 5. I guess technically that's hitting the back wall, right? 4, 1, 5. It was a nice roll. Just lightly kiss the back wall. Oh, I almost messed up the entry there. I hit a 4-2 instead of a 4-1, but I caught it before I hit the submit button. All right, let's see. What do I need to do? I can't increase anything because I'm already maxed out. That's the problem with the 2K limit. And that might be the advantage of playing the way that he has been playing, which is never-ending Molly, I guess. It's a continuous come bets with max odds. Let's see. So I've got this. This is going to go up in the playlist after it's over. It'll go up in the Can You Beat an Influencer playlist because Sean Perry is an influencer. think we're all influencers. And even though I'm not doing the concept of playing back one of his videos and seeing if we can make more money, it's still kind of the same concept because we're trying to make as much money as possible. And some folks have said that he might be the first guy to make it to $1 million. And so we're going to try and make $1 million. I don't think we're going to do it tonight. Hard 12. Is there another way to get a 12? Midnight. I'm not used to sliding these dice from this end of the table, if you can't tell. That's a midnight. So we've been going almost an hour. Night, Jim. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Where do we stand? Where do we stand? Take a quick look at that. Oh, and Jim ended down $50, which if you're playing high limit is not bad to end with. Duracell's up there at 36K. If anybody I expect to see up there, either up the top of the list or at the bottom of the list, depending on how the rolls are going, it's Duracell. I'm going to love going back to look at some of the bets you guys are making on this thing. And no, still nobody has burned through the whole 50K yet. Well, that's good. We'll see. We'll see on this shooter. This shooter will make some determinations, I'm sure. So let's see. Enough people are ready. Let's go. See, I get to talking on a topic and then I slow down. That's what happens. So, dice are out. We got a hard 8. 4-4. What I need is a second camera spot to show the dice. So I can slide into that one on this side of the table instead of just one. Normally I like to shoot from this end down here, but I have the little attachment station that I have the keyboard and mouse and everything on to run the show. And I have to go all the way around that, so it's actually easier to go down to that end of the table to shoot from the end. So we got a hard 8. Not up it anymore. Let's go with some combats. And I need to parlay the hard 8 that just happened. Well, I want to go 250. All right, looks like pretty much everybody's ready. So here we go. Next time I do this $1 million table, we're going to set the limits high. It's going to be a true high roller table. Anybody ever seen a high roller table and got any idea what the limits would be? Put it in chat. 3-1-4. Still in the game, baby. 3-1-4. Although we're only 6 rolls in with that one. We slowed down the gameplay, talking about silly things. 3-1-4. That's a nice hit for me. And a terrible place for my combat to move to. Somehow that combat was only $100, so I don't really care. It was supposed to be 1,000. And I'm done doing hard ways. We're going to preserve a little bit of bankroll until we get back up above 50K. Most of you guys are ready. So let's go. Go, dice are out. You get a hard 10. Of course. I think I didn't put that one back up. Oh no, I did. I did. It was the hard 4 that came down. Okay. Here we go, hard 10. Now we can get some odds on that guy. I got a combat that traveled. We're going to go 3K in odds on it. We're going to leave my 2K up there in the place. Or buy. It's a buy bet. And we're going to bump up our hard way to 250. And I guess since I just made a nice little, let's go bump all the hard ways up to 250 since I can't go as high as I would like to. I really can't parlay it the way I want. Now, when you're putting $100 on a hard way and it's 250 limit, you can't parlay it the right way. So this is what you find out with a lower limit table. You're going to play with a big bankroll. You need a high limit table if you want to make a lot of money. Now, if you want to limit your risk, then stick with the regular limits. And almost everybody's ready. So push the dice. Dice are out. We got a 2-1-3. See a horn, bet a horn. Two, 1, 3. Take a quick look. 42K for Duracell. Hoku is up there at 27, making a fast chase there. And that's enough people getting close to being ready, so let's go. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. I forgot to do a home bet. Oh, only half of you were ready. It worked out. It looks like only 3 of you didn't get all the way there. That's okay. Sorry about that if I hit the button too fast on you. Dice are out. And we got a hard 4, looks like. Yep, hard 4. Light on this end of the table is not as bright as the other end of the table because I got a big spotlight on the other end of the table. A little tricky for me to see some of those pips sometimes on that end. So let's get max odds on that guy. Another comeback. Nice win on our hard way there. So we're back in the positive. Got myself out of the hole. That's what playing big will do. It'll either put you all the way in the hole or get you back out of it. Let's see. Let's get a $2,000, $2,400 6 up there also. 29K in bets up. Roll 10. We're going into roll 11. Almost everybody's ready. Let's go. Five, 4, 9. So let's see. That was nice. Why was that only a $2,000 hit? Why didn't I have... Why was that only a $2,000 hit? 800. Oh, okay. It was a $2,800 hit. The 8 looks like a 0 from here. I'm like, what? I know they should have paid better than that. Come on, I got $2,000 on that sucker. 20 pays 28. Let's see. Everybody almost ready? Let's go. Dice are up. 6, 2, 8. It's going to be a great 8. 6, 2. Also known as a Duracell 8. And I forgot my come bet. Of course. All right, so let's see. 12 rolls in. Take down my 5. Down my 9. Actually, let's put the 5 back up there. I'm going to take everything down that we have a traveled come bet for. Put the hard 8 back up. Everybody's ready. You guys beat me to it that time. I had to think a little bit. Five, 4, 9. And I just realized that I don't have the puck where it should be on the table. Let's do that. Let's get our, okay, our odds are up there. Don't need to do anything. 17K. 28 on the table. Oku's up there at 45K. Drano or Dramo, 30K. Dice Mama's up there at 22. Getting close to everybody being ready, so we'll go ahead and push the dice and the button. Go dice out. 4, 1, 5. I got kind of scared for a second. I saw that 1 before I saw that 4. Whew. Come on. That is not a number we want to see. They just don't want to, you know what? I don't like doing that, but we'll do that. Instead of wasting time. All right, so now we can take down our 5. Move it to odds. Max it out. Another combat up there. We got almost bases loaded. We're missing the 6 and the 8 on the combats I've got going. And we're up 20K with 31 on the table. I just realized I haven't been playing the ATS. And yeah, I'm not going to say anything else about that. $25 ready? Here we go. That'll end it. 4-3, 7 outs. All that money I was up is not anymore. 4-3. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Big, big ouch. Can't stay out there for too long. Otherwise, you get bit. You lose 29K. I still got 40 in the rack, though, so I'm only down 9-2. Which sounds crazy, right? But I guess that's 20% of my bankroll almost. Big ouch, right? Big, big ouch. That was 15 rolls, though, so if you weren't regressing somewhere in there, you were probably wrong. Although we are going for it, trying to make $1 million, right? And you're not gonna get there. I see. Oh wow. Hoku. Okay. Hoku lost probably 20K on that one. He was up there at 40. So yeah, everybody was out there big, and that's what happens, right? But you're not gonna get to $1 million betting small. Not at all. Let's see. Interesting. Let's take a look real quick. Hoku. I keep saying it wrong. 28K. Yep. Yeah, and I lost 29 on that one. So, which is kind of interesting because we're you're about as maxed out as you can be, right? On a $2,000 limit table. So we're gonna go one more shooter, short or long, and then we're gonna call it. I don't think anybody's making $1 million tonight, right? So here we go. Looks like everybody's ready, and we're throwing from right here on the side. No more down on the end stuff. Off we go. Turn the puck off. Got a 4-2-6 on the come out. Backs everything out. So I told you this is the last shooter, so blast, 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 right? This is not a tournament to see who wins the most. This is a tournament to see if we can make $1 million. It's not a tournament. It's a shot at $1 million. And I forgot to put a pass line up. Dang it. Could have increased what I had laying out there. So we got 17K on the table. What else can I do? Let's go. Bear with me. I'm getting some extra bets up. I'm going to start playing some hops. And it looks like you guys are kind of trying to make some decisions too. So we got 23 out of 25 ready. That's close enough. Let's go. Pretty cool. We have 58 on the table total tonight. I think we've averaged about 25-ish, 25 to 30 active one time. Nice are out. 2 craps. I think I made something there. I got so many bets on the table. I don't know. I don't know what the offset, but yeah, $3,700 on that one. That was nice. All right, so let's go max out our. Actually, take those down. And let's do a $500 horn. Horn high 3. Oh. Okay. That's kind of scary. I feel like I'm playing roulette right now because the way I'm putting the hops up, it's kind of looking like how you play roulette bets. Okay. We're just going crazy on the bet. So probably anything I might make on anything is probably out the window for as much as I just put up on the hops. All right, here we go. Dice are out. 2-1-3. That's going to pay. Good enough. $4,100. Get me close to being back in the green. Just repeat everything. We need to hit that point so we can get a pass line bet. Oh, I might have hit the button a little too fast for you guys there. 26 out of 27, 20, yeah, almost everybody ready. Missing one. Hard 8. Hard 8. 4-4. That did not net us as much as I would have liked. Oh, I hit the button way fast. Hang on, I'll undo it. Got back into my own game mode there. I'm gonna undo it again. Okay, so you guys are back open. 30 out of 60 players active. So a lot of people are popping into this table to see what's going on, right? 19 watching on YouTube. Let's get some crazy bets up. Go to hops and props. Midnight up there. Play. And 4. Yeah. That's enough, folks. Here we go. Dice are out. Oh, no. That's going to do it. 4-3, 7 outs. 4-3. Ah. All right. let's see. So that was the last shooter for this round of this. I will do this again. We're going to do it with a higher table limit next time. But Duracell up there with 43K. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and switch to the betting screen there so everybody can see how we did. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard there. So Duracell up there with 43K, 43,750. Crusty 22, 16,4. Talent stats up 11,000. Waylon up there at 11,000. Fish Pig. If I screw these up, it's in like tiny print, so I can't see it. 8,100. Dice Mama up there at 7303. Lee Hook at 6140. Charlie 415. 5,343. Jugador 4931. Emo at 3435. Hoku, oh, it's way up there. He was out there big. And down to 3K. Still up, but not where he was. Skill 2705. J Rolla 2396. Fat Crypto, I love these names. Nice 970. Golf Dude 54, 546. Dusted 337. Justice Jen 316. Harley Dave 294, and on down the line. And I am down 17K, way down here, because I was out there big. So let's see. Let's take a look at who took big hits on that last one. So Duracell lost 10K on that last one. Ice Mama won 200. That's got to be interesting to look at. How did we? Oh, I'm on the 8. Okay. Sorry. Let's look at that again. I was like, how did you make 200 on a 7? Okay. Okay. Duracell down, lost 9,500 on that one. No, nothing in the game there. Down that, lost 915, lost 198. Dice Mama lost 27K, so she was up there. She was up there like I was. Lee 6140. Let's see. We're looking at the losses. 10-4 on that last roll. Charlie nothing. Jagador 8-5. I'm surprised you guys weren't out there bigger. I mean, we're going for $1 million. Let's go for $1 million, right? Hoku lost 27K on that 7. So Skill lost 10K. J Roll lost 18. That Crypto. What do we? Oh, we have some 7s there. Yep. But I gave you guys 50K. Play with 50K. This is not a tournament. And normally, I don't advocate for that kind of play, nor do I like to play it myself. But for the purpose of this one, we're trying to make $1 million with a $50,000 bankroll. A buy-in, $50,000 buy-in. So Dusted lost 527. So the losses were kind of, well, I mean, you could look at it. You guys were looking at maybe the 5 count, backing out on the 5th roll. I don't know. There's all kinds of analysis you could do with that. We had a good roll right before that, 15. So, you know, a good roll usually is not followed by another good roll. I'm trying to find myself down here. Where am I at? Where am I? There I am. 19 on that. So you can see I was out there, way out there, you know, because you run out of bets to make. And that's the problem with it. If you're trying to play high roller on a regular limit table, you run out of things that you can make quick money with. So You have to resort to making the hot bets and doing all kinds of other crazy stuff. So yeah, some of you guys jumped in late, but I will do this again. I kind of like this idea. I know a lot of folks go crazy on Saturdays and Sundays on HCS's tournaments that they have, but my intent for this one is not to make it a tournament to see who can get the most money, but just to see if anybody can get to $1 million with a $50,000 bankroll. And the next time I do it, I'll do higher table limits, so it's possible to compound a little better. And if you guys haven't gone and subscribed to the Facebook group yet, go do that. It's the Great Craps Facebook group on Facebook, and put in there what you think the high limit table limits should be. If you guys have seen a high limit table with certain limits, let me know what those are so I can set the table up the right way. I obviously am a low roller. I've not ever paid attention to what a high limit table's limits look like. In Crapsee, you can kind of get crazy with it and set them way up there. So I want to be realistic to a degree of what you could go to the casino and say, I want to get these limits, or if a private table, I want to get these limits, and they would say yes to, so that we can make it a realistic recreation of, or simulation of, trying to make $1 million. So obviously it ain't happening tonight. Although Duracell made $43K, so almost double his money. Good job. And anyway, that being said, we'll do this again, like I said. And thanks for watching Great Craps. And remember, you can play anywhere.